so legends work. Anyone say discipline and consistency. So we discipline. I consistent. I don't work out with you. I bring you, yeah, and check P. Ama adeche abano. A person you see me be to be a fat yapomodeno and yapomodeno. No, na yɛbɛhwɛ so na abɔ yɛn ho ban anaasɛ yɛyɛ legends yi ɔwɔ sɛ yɛhwɛ nneɛma bi a nkurɔfo bi ayɛ ɛde nyɛ wɔn apɔmuden yie sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛn nso yɛbɛnya apɔmuden daa. Okay, so we are looking at the tips for staying healthy, active, and positive. Because in day to day, every day, when we wake up or when we wake up, we always go to make our daily living work. We always go to work and in and out, in and out, in and out. But we are looking at the tips for staying healthy. If you follow these steps, this will help you to make your health look good. Many people get active to improve overall health, build muscles, and of course get a killer body. But working out has above the neck benefit too. Yes, for the past decade or so, scientists have found that exercise and nutrition can boost overall health regardless to age or fitness level. Studies show that making time for exercise and adjusting your diet provides some serious mental benefits. In in this post, we will talk about tips on how to take care of our bodies, both our physical and mental well-being. Remember, Remember, it's important to turn healthy behaviors into habits. Practice these steps regularly to make them part of your life. As a legend, as a living legend, we need to follow these tips to make a good, healthy living because we all need ourselves. We all need to see ourselves each and every day. We all need to come together. But seeing me today, not seeing me tomorrow, which was the cause of my health, then it means I didn't work on. So that's why I'm advising, that's why we are all looking at tips for staying healthy and active and positive. 1. Exercise. You knew that was coming, didn't you? Exercise has numerous benefits, including improving health to reduce the risk of heart disease and mental health by reducing anxiety and depression by improving self-esteem and cognitive function. The American Heart Association (AHA) recommends at least 150 per week of moderate aerobic exercise. If you do aerobic exercise for 150 per minute within a week, this is a good standard or a good thing for your health, for you to live healthy, for you to gain your expectation of body size. Let's look at, okay, my zone heart rate monitor or 75 minutes per week of vigorous aerobic exercise, yellow and red zones with your my zone heart rate or combination of two. We can easily meet these goals by exercising for 30 minutes per day, 5 days per week. 5 days per week. Example of aerobic exercise. If you don't know aerobic, let's look at the example of aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise include running, rolling, cycling, swimming, walking, hiking, dancing. These are example of aerobic exercise. So at least you need 150 minutes per week to do one of these things or to combine them together to gain your health, to gain your good body. Choose a healthy nutrition routine. Before you can do all these things, you need to choose a healthy nutrition routine because your life is concerned when there is food impact. Where there is food, there is life. That's what we know, that's what I know. Here, some specific recommendation eating for healthy body and mind. Control your portion size. Know the size of food you can eat. Know that, oh, Charlie, vitamin D, know that this is the food you are eating and you can eat it. Fill the majority of your plate with colorful, nutrient-rich, low-calorie raw foods such as fruits and vegetables. Be realistic about how much food you actually need to feel full. Our eyes can get the best of us, especially when we are at buffet or when there is using when we are using larger plates. You probably don't need much as your eyes tell you. Load up on vegetables and fruits. These things, if you always keep on eating, if you always keep on using, I bet you and bet me that you will never be the same. Eating of fruits is a good thing. Eating of fruits and vegetables. Try as much as possible. Not every blessed day. Within the weeks, twice or thrice a week, try as much as possible to eat a fruit and vegetables. Select whole fiber grains. Example include whole wheat or whole grain bread, brown rice, oatmeal, barley, and buckwheat. A simple rule is to look for whole as the first word on the ingredient list. Even food items labeled as wheat may not be whole wheat unless designated as such. Limit your sodium intake. Stop taking too much sodium. Excess sodium contribution to high blood pressure, a risk factor for cardiovascular disease. The AHA recommends a goal of 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day, or else packaged and processed food may have surprisingly high sodium content. So make sure most of your food is fresh and unprocessed or unprocessed. Limit unhealthy fat. Not every fat. Stop eating too much fat. Somebody will say, oh, Charlie, where could nam the pepper? Where could nam the open? Yeah, we know it's open. But reduce your fat. Reduce eating too much fat. And it will not help your health. Saturated and trans fats can raise your low density like lipoprotein, cholesterol, and increase your risk for unwanted disease. To avoid these risks for unwanted disease, to avoid these fats, limit your intake of pastries, red meat, processed meat, and fried foods. Let me go back and let's look at that place again. Saturated and trans fats can raise your low density lipoprotein, cholesterol, and increase your risk of unwanted disease. To avoid these fats, limit your intake of pastries, red meat, processed meat, and fried foods. Trade these for monosaturated and polyunsaturated fat. found in such food as olive oils, avocado, almonds, cashew, salmon, and anchovies. These are also fruits that are found of more oils in them. Try as much as possible best to laugh more, to live good, to live a good health, to live healthy, to live good. Try as much as possible to laugh to everyone. Bring smile to your face. Not always a baby nasa. Try. Try to smile always. Even if you heard negative news about yourself, or if you heard negative thing, try as much as possible to put a smile and say, oh yeah, how are you? Oh yeah, put a smile always in your face. This part of thing that brings a good health to a person or to a body. It seems that there is something to be age-old saying. Laughter is the best medicine. Research has demonstrated that laughter has an immediate effect as a vasodilator, causing your blood vessels to dilate and decreasing blood pressure. Laughter also releases endorphins, natural chemicals in the body. Endorphins promote a sense of well-being and relieve stress. While wearing your Mizone belt, check out what a good belly laugh does to your heart rate. So guys, as we are talking, if you are now joining us, or what we are looking at the benefit or importance of being, or the ways to be in a good health life. And once a legend, we always believe that you need to be healthy for someone or somebody to also follow the path you are following. So welcome once again to Legends World. We are looking at a healthy person, how to become healthy. Let's continue on where we have reached. Maintain positive relations. Studies have demonstrated that people with strong social ties and tend to live longer, healthier lives than those without social connections. Furthermore, those who are less lonely tend to have a more positive mental health. Invite body to your next workout and stay connected via Mizone connection to get in some healthy social times. You need to socialize yourself. You need to be a social person. Once you are laughing, try as much as possible to get more people to laugh with them. To laugh with them always. So once you are a sociable person, this means that you can laugh, and laugh and laugh. Stress can wreak havoc on our bodies by increasing blood pressure and putting a strain on our body mentally and emotionally. It also weakens our immune system and makes us more likely to engage in unhealthy behaviors such as overeating and cigarette smoking. Some stress fighting activities include exercising, meditating, sleeping, laughing, unplugging from technology to relax and enjoying good conversation with friends. These are some of the things we need to focus. These are the time some of the things we need to follow to live or to be in a good healthy, to be in a healthy lifestyle. I think it's much best to know things like this. You can even bring your comments. I don't know why my people don't like commenting. We are doing a live, of more in a way of conversation. It's not only that only one person will be talking, but if you bring your comment, this will help us to know to know when and how to manipulate our things. It's almost to the midnight, but we have to learn some tips of being a healthy or being in a good health. Let's find more research on health life, good health life. Um, a person with a good health life. Let's look at this. What is the good life and how to attain it? Sometimes it's not always being taken up or looking through the Bible tells you that you need to do this and that. But there are things that has been done already. There are things that people are doing that we can focus on. We can turn it if it's negative. We can turn it to make positive. So now we have to look at what is the good life and how to attain it. Saying, okay, let's use this photo. As we were saying, we want to know what is the good life and how to attain it, to be in a good life position and to attain it. There has been a great deal written and said about how to live the good life. Yet, with more than 8 billion people on this planet, there are probably just as many opinions about what the good life entails. Positive psychology began as an industry into the good life to establish a science of human flourishing and improve our understanding of what makes life worth living. This Lopez and Sender made this statement in 2011. We will begin the article by exploring definition of the good life before presenting a brief history of philosophical theories of good life. Then we will introduce a few psychological theories of good life and method of assessing the quality of a good life before discussing how you can apply these theories to live a more fulfilled life. Before you can continue, we thought you might like, okay, so let's continue the article. What is the good life? The word good has a very different meaning for many people. However, there are some aspects of the good life that most people can probably agree on, such material comfort, well-being, engagement in meaningful activities, work, loving relationship with partners, families and friends, belonging to a community. These are things that constitute a good life. Together, a sense of fulfillment in these and other life domains will lead most people to flourish and feel that life is living. Vanderbilt said this in 2017. However, the question, what is the good life, has been asked in many fields throughout history, beginning with philosophy. Let's look at where it all began. So this what we always talk and think about, that we are always trying as much as possible to bring our legends together, to learn much on how our legends live their life, so we can polish it to make it our own. The tricky question has preoccupied philosophers since the ancient Greeks, given it deals with the how and why of values and ethics and how to live well. According to Socrates, about good life. Interestingly enough, the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates never wrote anything down. His student Plato reported his speeches in published dialogue that demonstrates a Socratic method. Key to Socrates' definition of the good life was that the unexamined life is not worth living. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates argued that a person who lives a routine, mundane life of going to work and enjoying their leisure without reflecting on their values or life purpose had a life that wasn't worth living. However, he also argued that mere philosophical reflection was not sufficient for a good life. For Socrates, the good life requires self-mastery of our animal passions, to mastery of our peace and stability of wider community. You can see more detailed explanation of this in a link that we will share below after we finish. So according to Plato, so before Socrates, after Socrates, Plato also gave explanation of a good life. Plato's view of good life was presented in the Republic, Plato 380 to 375 BC 2007, and supported the views of his teacher Socrates. The Republic examined virtue and the role of philosophy, community, and the state in creating the condition needed to live well. In this dialogue, Socrates is asked why a person ought to be virtuous to live a good life, rather than merely appear to be virtuous by cultivating a reputation. That's what also Socrates was trying to ask and explaining a good life. Socrates answers that the good life that refers to a person's reputation but to the state of person's soul. So guys, I think we are okay. We are almost up to time. Very soon, very soon, we are going to pray. Very soon, we are going to church. Very soon, we are going to find more. But let's look at. Therefore, educated reason is crucial for cultivating virtuous conduct to minimize human suffering, both individual and social. For Socrates and Plato, rational reflection on consequence. But let me tell you today, we are here just to make ourselves strong. We are here, we are organized here just to make ourselves strong, just to believe in ourselves. We are here that tomorrow we know we can do better than what we are doing today. So whatever you are doing, try as much as possible to make it great. Just put it on top of your priority, so that you can master it. So as we are living, the legends are lived before. So how and when are we going to get the life? So we polish it to suit ourselves. Abrabɔ na wɔbɔ no obi abɔda nti so obi abɔda deɛ ade na wɔnhwɛ deɛ ɔyɛɛyɛ no na wonyi bɔne na ɛwɔ mu no mfirim na womfa papa no a ɛwɔ mu no ɔndandan no ɔmpolish no ɛmma no ɛmmɛyɛ wo because sɛ if you are a priest a ɔyɛ sɔfo no obi ayɛ sɔfo da sɛ ɔyɛ kɔmfo obi ayɛ kɔmfo da ɔyɛ nnwomtoni a obi ayɛ nnwomtoni da. But all what we are looking to say, we just try as much as possible to get a mentor, to get someone in the field of your side. Yeah, obey me, I coach you, I'm Breno, yeah, maybe a bit my friend, because we are living in a life of legends. We always say it's discipline and consistency, and don't wait virtually. Thank you once again. My name is Cages. Don't think or don't